Hey guys, it's Sweats and Snacks. We're coming from West Hollywood. This is Jess. This is Whitney.
Hi.
We're drinking wine.
And we have snacks.
And we just found out that Whitney's great grandma was so badass. She was the computer teacher when they were in elementary school.
She was super into space, and she was a badass.
Some
She's
grandmas
into
can't even
space?
use a computer.
That's true. She was the one that taught me how to use it. Like I would ask her questions, and now I'm like I don't know how to use computers anymore.
My grandma could barely use the phone that you.
We're-
like,
You guys had one of those?
she had one and she had it till the day she died. She didn't want a new phone.
Is that called a rotary phone?
Yes,
Mhm.
rotary. There we go.
I couldn't think of how to say rotary. I was like rotary, so I just didn't say it.
I was like, it starts with an R, but I'm just not gonna sound stupid right now.
I have a
Hey,
landline.
volunteer.
Thank
Well,
you.
you were
did.
right.
Thank you, Jess. I have a landline, and I really want to get like some kind of old school phone. And then I realized when I had that hour and a half conversation with that dude, how fucking annoying it was to not be able to walk away from wherever that phone is. Because I had to sit there awkwardly at my bar.
You also couldn't like mute it when you took a piss if you needed to do that. Like
I've
No.
never thought to mute the phone when taking a piss with someone.
I do.
Never.
No, I just don't go to the bathroom if I'm on the phone
Oh,
with
got
someone.
it. I mean, but sometimes you're on like really long conversations and you gotta go.
I don't really have long conversations with people.
I think the reason that I do is because my good friends are in Santa Fe, and so it's like let's catch up. And sometimes I gotta pee in that hour.
True. Which I think I just spit. I apologize if that
I
hit
don't
anybody. No, usually now I just have to put the phone down and I'll be like, I'll be back. And this
Oh.
is how I walk away.
That's so old school to be on the other line and someone be like, "Can you hold on a second?" And I can hear you in the background like doing shit. Wow.
Because you don't get service there, so like I need a phone to like call people.
You could also get like one of those
Can't mail them.
cordless phones.
I know, and that's why I thought I was like being like cool, and I'm like I'm not gonna really use the phone. But then I realized like when I talk to my mom or like random people for an hour and a half, like maybe I should have a cordless phone. But
Whatever.
yeah.
Can you take pictures with your phone?
I'll take
The
pictures of
cord?
the phone of the cord. I was thinking maybe getting like one long like curly Q cord, and then I can just like sit on my couch while we on the phone, and it's gonna be so like 80s.
You should
Make
take
me so happy.
Yeah, you should take selfies. I want selfies on your story of that from now on.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I need to get a new phone though, because the cord now is like this long, so I can't go anywhere.
Okay, so you're not going to an event tonight, so what are you gonna do?
Go home, relax. I feel like I should cook, but I actually just want to organize. I'm like in an organizing mode.
It looks good.
It does look really good.
How's Poppy doing?
She's old, but she's okay.
She's okay?
She looked like when she was judging you in that video. She looked like her normal Poppy self.
That is her normal.
She was like,
self.
"Mom,
But I
doing
am
this again."
I am really obsessed with something right now, and that's like, I feel like I've done a lot of assistant work in an office and like, taking inventory and like restocking and then I realized I'm so shitty at that in my own personal life. Like, I'm out of toothpaste. Shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Hashtag adulting.
She's like, let's see, there's some
So-
baking soda in the fridge.
Yeah, so I was thinking like, what if I like used, what if I treated like my personal life as if it was like an account or it was an office. I'm like,
That's
so I
kind of cool.
thank you. So I've been trying to think like kind of like automate things like I'm like at the very beginning of this, but can you guys think of anything you would want to do like if you were taking that approach to your personal life? Just looking for ideas.
Well, I think that one thing that I always wanted to do but I didn't is like Amazon has those like set dates for delivery, and I thought that would be really helpful. Like today when I was out of paper towels and I was trying to clean, and then by the time I got to the store and bought them, I
Right.
can't even do anything. But whatever. So like it would be nice to have those set deliveries and that stuff coming, but sometimes you don't know exactly. I guess you would just have extra.
At least if you can have a list and then write a note in your calendar, like check to see if you're low on this, and check your list to see if you're low on any of those items, and then that's a way to do it. But I just have like a million ideas I've written down, and I just
I mean, other than that, it would be nice too to like have like a nice clear update of like what subscriptions you have, which I know there's apps for that, or like how much money you're actually saving and like that kind of stuff, like paying attention to that. And then maybe even using your free time for social stuff wisely. Like, not just like me, I don't do that at all, but it's like, okay, tonight I'm gonna go out with some, blah blah blah, but like maybe I could be seeing someone I hadn't seen in a while, or you know what I mean.
Definitely. I mean, I think that's part of adulting is managing your time and like having a routine and doing those things for yourself. But I think you touched on a really good thing about like treating it like it's your job. Like sometimes I think we take for granted our free time.
Yeah.
Is it like we're like, we don't have to do anything, but that's not the
Yeah.
truth. Like we actually have to work when we're not at work. If
Yeah.
that makes sense for
Oh, yeah,
ourselves.
yeah.
You know, like even now, like cleaning my apartment, and I try to go like once a week I go grocery shopping. I have a routine that I kind of have. Like I go to Sephora and get my under eye mask, and that's something that I do for myself. It's part of my expenses. And yeah, I forgot my point, but I don't
No,
like,
but
so,
it's something that you do that makes you feel better.
Yeah, and
And
so yeah.
No, if I had better time management, I would work out like I should have, that kind of stuff. Get up on time.
One of these days I'll start working
I
out.
was like, I'm gonna do yoga every single day this week, and then like I strained a muscle in my back, and I'm like, whatever, I'll just get the donut I said I was gonna get if I did it every day anyways. So I just got it.
And that's also
So
part of
you're
adulting.
treating yourself as an account that gets bonuses even when you're in the red.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great.
Yeah, treat yourself.
As you should, and that's the one
But I was like, you know what? I organize like my whole closet. Sometimes I say to myself like, oh, do you ever have that like you have like so much homework to do that you just like clean your whole room or something?
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah, because you don't want to do the homework.
yeah,
Yes.
you
I
like
just don't do
sometimes-
either of those things.
I know. I just watched like a series,
Yeah.
but
sometimes when I tell myself I have to do one productive thing, I'm not in the mood to do it, and I do another productive thing. You get it.
That's good. I'm not. Like, there's just days where I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna do the Santa Fe hashtag. What is it?
La de Mañana.
Yes.
Land of Manana.
I always like have a day for myself to do absolutely nothing.
That's
I mean, does
really good. For
it
your,
doesn't-
I don't do that.
it doesn't always happen because again, things will come up like where you're busy or whatever. But I usually try to give myself one day to do nothing, even if that's like even if that includes my errands and things like that. But it's like for me. and
What
it's
does
I
a
wanna
good
do.
day of nothing look like?
A good day of nothing is literally waking up whenever I feel like it, walking to my living room and watching TV and like deciding what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. Like, do I need to grocery shop? Do I need to do this? Or should I just stay home and not spend any money and get organized for whatever that is that I'm going to do the next day? And that means like no going out, no drinking, no nothing. And it's really nice. Like, I really enjoy it. I miss those days.
You guys know I have 3-day weekends every other weekend with my new job.
No, how's that going?
Good. I had my first Friday off yesterday. This is
Oh, so
actually
it's
the
Friday and not Monday. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
That's exciting.
So when there's a holiday Monday, it'll be like a
4-day.
if it falls on the right time. But yeah, so
That's kind of amazing.
well, it's interesting because we work long hours in order
Okay.
to be able to get the Friday off. So it's a
Huh.
trade off, but it's nice.
How many hours do you work?
9.5.
Okay, yeah.
It's a half-hour lunch. And
Yeah, it's still long. Anything over 8 is aggressive. I work 10-hour days, so I get it. Like, what is it?
So you work 50
That's
hours.
really
do you get
long.
paid hourly or salary?
I'm salary. Salary?
Salary.
I'm salary. I can't say salary. Oh, there it is. I got it.
Celery?
You said sourly.
Are you on a celery?
I want a sourly. It's clearly how I feel about my job.
Well, now
Love
we
it.
know.
I love my job. Oh, what were we talking about? Oh, all those days. So Thursday when I went to work, my boss texted me at 7:45, and he's like, "Hey, Whit," he calls me Whit. He's like, "Can you be like what time are you gonna be in the office?" I was like 10. He's like, "That's not gonna work. I need to do this. Long story long, I ended up getting to work at 9:30, and went to like an upholstery store with my boss, and it was kind of weird because I'm like, we hadn't really been in a good place, and so now we're spending time like in his car, going to this upholstery store. We bonded a little bit, but it was like all strange. My whole point of the story is the fact that it was a long fucking day. I was there from 9:30.
When you end
Wait,
up
I
in
thought
an
that was something
upholstery
else.
store with your boss, it's a long fucking day.
Yeah, it was 9:30, and I think I left there like after 8.
But
and
did
I
you
just,
pick out good upholstery?
I'm not even sure why
I
I
think
went.
you illustrated your point very well.
I'm not even sure why I was there. Like, it was very awkward. I was like, you needed me to come with you for what reason? Like, you could have done this yourself. You could have done it the night before. It's whatever. It was done. It was a great time. We're now best friends, so.
Okay, she's obsessed with organizing. Are there any products you're obsessed with right now?
No, actually, what I was thinking was like I'm on a budget, so I'm just gonna edit all my things before I can start buying some organizing products. because it's not like, you know, I can go into any room of mine and be like, I'm sure there's tons of things I don't need. So that's what I'm doing now until I can like figure out what to buy.
Any shows? Are you guys watching any shows?
No. I'm like just watching the Real Housewives of everything. So
Really?
I love it. I love really shitty
I
reality
really
TV.
didn't expect you to be that girl.
I am.
Okay,
Oh, I am that
okay.
girl. Yeah,
Now
no.
we know.
Do you
Yeah.
watch The Bachelor?
No, I'm not that girl.
Thank God.
I mean, I will occasionally, but it just becomes such a thing, and it's like there's too many back to back of The Bachelors. I'm like, this is too messy. Like, it's messy. Like, how are you just in love with that person? Now you're the Bachelor trying to meet somebody else. Like, that's weird.
Do you want to be the Bachelorette though?
That is 30 dicks. I'm just 30 dicks.
Is it too close to real life? Are you already living it?
I actually a little bit. I'm trying to live the real life Bachelorette. Except for it is challenging to get 30 dicks
On an island.
on an island, or
Together
even close
just
to
for
me.
you.
I mean, I have been having good luck, but anyways, back to products. Let's not talk about
Dicks. Well, things we're obsessed with, you know.
Oh, that too. I guess that is what we're. Well, I'll speak for myself. That's what I'm obsessed
My
with.
favorite face products, I've been like trying to try new stuff, and I've used Belief the longest, and they are the best.
I don't know, believe.
My
Yeah.
skin looks like, right now I was just looking at my forehead and I was like, why do you look like this? I'm like, oh, I haven't been using my products for a couple months. I switched over to some stuff that I'll unname, but don't use it.
Yeah. I kind of want to know what
But
it
go
is.
back to Believe, like, for sure. Use their stuff. It's like
I've never heard of it.
high
When you buy it.
quality Sephora.
Mhm.
Ulta does not have it. It's high quality, it's hydrating. My skin looks the best when I use it.
You always have really good skin.
I mean, some of that is whatever, but it's not as good
Genetics.
as it usually
It's
is.
not as good as it usually is, but you still have really good skin.
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
Believe
look at your
makes
skin.
it better.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like you're not like somebody. I'm like,
Next
oh,
month when I go buy the stuff.
I just use apricot scrub from St. Ives.
Old school.
Classic.
I used to use that in high school. It was in my
She's
shower.
soft.
Do you also use cucumber melon?
No, I actually hate that scent now. Maybe I'll bring it back. But then I use the Sephora under eye mask.
What about lip smackers?
No, Jessica.
That would be really funny. I'd be like, they still
Dr.
sound
Pepper.
I'm also like that would be. There'd be something wrong with me. They'd be like, I have daddy issues if I'm still looking like lip smacker. Like what am I?
Wet and
4?
Wild.
Oh Lord.
Wet and Wild.
What else
Wet
did
and
we
Wild.
use?
Ooh.
That's my show.
Teen
Wet
Spirit
and Wild.
deodorant. She
Wait.
didn't even go to Lady Spirit. She's still using the Teen Spirit.
Did you
Yeah, I
used to
stopped
call
using it.
yourself that? Wet and Wild?
No, I was an angel. I was an angel until I was like,
Nobody believes that.
wow.
Just kidding.
Until I was like 24-ish.
Do you know Whitney and I were in a talent show together?
No.
That's
Let me see if I have the picture. Oh my god.
That
Wait,
I posted?
what kind of talent show?
Jessica,
We danced.
to what song?
Fantasy by Mariah Carey.
And we choreographed it in her room
Did you
where
guys
Patrick
win?
Dempsey lives now.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Dempsey doesn't even know the magic that went
He
on.
doesn't. He doesn't even know. And I did the butterfly for my solo.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
we all had solos.
Remember the butterfly?
Oh my god, you did not.
I don't
I
know
did.
what my solo was.
This is too much for
I don't